I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you a communication question on intercepts of quadratic functions. The question here is, find the possible value of m and n so that the equation y equals to m x plus 3 whole square plus n has following number of roots or solutions, right? Or x-intercepts, okay. A, 1 real root, 2. B is 2 real roots and C is no real root. So these are the three conditions. For these three conditions, you have to find the value of m and n, right? So you could give a general solution also. Anyway, so remember one thing. Whenever you are given quadratic function in vertex form, you are actually given the vertex and direction of opening, right? So the value of m decides direction of opening. So m decides m. If it is positive, then the parabola opens up, right? And if m is negative, then it opens down. Is it okay? Opens down. So that is important to understand. How do we decide on number of roots? If I say 0 roots, if I say 1 root, this first one is 1 root, it really means that the parabola could be kind of like this. Let us say, since the root is at -3, so that means, let's say this is at -3 somewhere, right? So in this case, we have only two conditions. That is to say, the parabola could be like this, or could be like this. Is that okay? Now that really means that n is 0. So in this particular case, the answer is n equals to 0. So n equals to 0 will ensure that any parabola will have one real root, right? So m could be anything, right? And m belongs to real numbers, anything. But that gives you one single root. You get an idea, right? So that is how you could easily find the solution. Now let's look into the second case when we want to find two real roots. Well, let us take a case when n is positive. So n is greater than 0. That means n is positive, right? That means positive n. When n is positive, in that case, the vertex is somewhere on the top, right? Maybe here or there. In this case here, right? Because -3. Let's be sure about it. So this is -3. So we are somewhere here. Now, if I want two roots, then in which direction should parabola open? For two roots, it should open down, right? Something like this. How can it do so? It can do it only if m is negative, right? So if n is less than 0, is it okay? Then we get that scenario. So that is one set of solution, right? The other case is that n is less than 0. If n is less than 0, what is the scenario for us? The scenario for us is kind of like this. N is somewhere there, right? Less than 0. Now the parabola should open upwards, kind of like this. For the parabola to open up, m should be greater than 0. So that becomes the second condition. So we have two cases, right? So this combination is one way, the other combination is this. So that means opposite sign of m and n. That ensures that we get two roots. Do you see that? That's how we get two roots. Now, no real roots means both m and n have same sign. You're right. Can I sketch it for you? That's so simple, right? So one case and case 2. In case 1, we are considering n to be greater than 0. In case 2, n less than 0. N greater than 0 means somewhere here. And no roots means you open up. Open up means m is also greater than 0. Does it make sense to you? And the other case is when n less than 0 and opens downwards, then no real roots. So m is also less than 0. Do you see that? So these are the two cases, again, where the parabola will not have any roots. So that is how you could understand and solve such questions. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.